You know, I never really got to experience theater as a kid, so it's kind of like making up for lost time in a way where it's really exciting that I get to be a part of like a kid's journey and seeing theater for the first time. I'm Daniel Stuart Nelson, my pronouns are he, him, and I'm directing the circuit holiday production of Junie B's Essential Survival Guide to School. So me as a director, I would say I'm very full picture oriented. Something I'm still working on is like the tiny details of production. I already know how I want everything to look usually when I start rehearsals from day one. I already know how every scene should look and how every song should look and how every dance number should look. And what's really important to me, especially as a director and a choreographer, is that everything looks seamless. So I'm really all about transitions. I want everything to kind of flow in and out of each other. I want to make sure that, especially for a kids show like this one, that there's never any dead space in a show, so that there's always something going on, something that each of those kids can look at it the whole time. So I'll be honest to say that I never really read Junie B growing up. All my friends did. So the first time I was really exposed to Junie B's books was in 2019 when I directed Junie B the musical at Circuit. So I read probably 5 or 6 of the books and absolutely loved her. I immediately got it and kind of regretted not reading them as a kid. So to see that kind of translate on stage into the next generation is really exciting, because I think that these 3 productions that they have written, because there's the musical, then there's a play, and now this is the brand new musical, is kind of an exciting way to reinvigorate that series for a new generation. Well, whenever I found out that it was a brand new musical, I was very excited because I absolutely loved working on it in 2019. So the fact that this was a brand new thing that no one in Memphis had seen yet, because there has been a couple iterations of the musical here in town. We did it as a children's tour. We've done it at Circuit before, so getting to do it again was really exciting, but now this is a brand new version of a musical that no one in Memphis has seen yet. So that was really exciting to me. So when I saw that was on the season, I told Dave and Mike, I was like, I would really love to get back in there again and work on that show. You know, I never really got to experience theater as a kid, so it's kind of like making up for lost time in a way where it's really exciting that I get to be a part of like a kid's journey and seeing theater for the first time. I think it's important for just family bonding and also just memory making. There are a lot of really cool things in this script in particular that may not be holiday, adjacent, but there are lessons that can be learned through the show that you can relate year round, but especially during the holidays. A big thing that Junie B goes through in this show is she names it the feeling in her stomach when she gets upset. She calls it a bull, and it's El Toro Fabuloso. And it's kind of like that feeling you get when you're anxious or you've done something wrong or someone calls you out on something, and so you might lash out in a negative way when that's not the right way to go about it. I feel like there's been many Christmases where maybe I didn't get what I wanted as a kid and I maybe lashed out. So some things you can kind of pull in holiday-wise too, just kind of like lessons learned as you grow up.